conjunction with the health with ministry, in conjunction with the women's ministry, will be giving a symposium on lupus, and it would be good for you that you would be educated to the effects of lupus and what it's about. It is an ongoing effort to have our various auxiliaries to collaborate together in the moving forward of this ministry. It has been clearly spoken to this house concerning the importance of both being with one accord. And I rebuke anything that come against the consistent harmony of the Spirit in this house. I have stood and observed and sometimes have delayed in bringing my judgment upon those things that keep the house from being in harmony. I believe that God moves in his own time. I believe God moves in a way that's consistent. If you do not involve yourself in ministry, you have no right to be vocal about anything. The ministry of this church is what's important. And I have made a point to let you know that movement is before monument. I'm letting you know that the focus is not on monument until the Spirit moves us into unity and harmony. And I want to. Sometimes it's frustrating because you try to accommodate so much, but the fivefold purpose of this ministry is not going to be denied in terms of what we need to do. It's the moving of the Spirit. It's the moving of the Spirit. I come to you this morning because Lord let me, I got my confirmation because I was coming to church this morning with the message that I'm going to deliver today. And would you believe that on my way on the Spirit of the radio show, if you ever never heard Urban View, how many have it? It's a great radio show where it's not a bunch of no-nonsense preaching. It's some people who really preaching the word. And what I want to say is the confirmation was the exact text. Maybe not the subject, but it was the exact text that I was going to preach this morning. And I looked at that not as nothing more, because God said there's nothing new under the sun, the Word of God says, but as a confirmation of what it's going to take. I don't want to be like no other church. I don't want to copy nobody. I want to copy Jesus. And when you do ministry the way Jesus do it, you will be effective. Everything that we need will come to us. Everything that we need will come to us. But I cannot listen to advice of people who don't have a passion for this ministry. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just telling you like it is. And I'm not pointing at anybody. I'm just telling you what I'm led in my spirit to say. The compassion for ministry has surfaced in every aspect of our teaching, from our Sunday school to our classes and to all. We have to have compassion, people, for ministry. We have to have compassion for people. And when we do that, I believe we will be doing what the will of God is. Serve the Lord with gladness. We ought to serve the Lord, because the bottom line is this: what he's going to hold us accountable for is not what position you held. When I was hungry, did you feed me? When I was thirsty, did you give me the drink? I was in prison. Did you visit me? I was sick. Did you come see me? Lord, when were you sick? You God, you don't get sick. And God responded, if you did it to the least of these, you did it unto me. And so when we have compassion for people and serve people, to meet people, to lift people up, to encourage people, then you will see the manifestation of the power of God. You're going to see God move in a miraculous way. But if you're not interconnected to the spiritual movement of this church, I can't listen to you for advice. God said, occupy until I come. Trade that which I invested in you. That's the greatest witness you can do for God. To help somebody else along the way. That's the greatest you can do. You cannot get blessed with a closed fist. And when he said, give and it shall be given unto you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together and running over, shall men give into your bosom. He wasn't talking about money, but it's a principle of money too. It works. Reciprocity works. He was talking about giving one another the benefit of the doubt. When you give a man the benefit of the doubt, you'll get an opportunity to get the benefit of the doubt too. Amen.